Let's talk about CFX. Its full name is Conflux. It's sitting at 19.7 cents right now, and I'll show you its actual price on Binance later on. But first, let's talk about its fundamentals. What is this coin about? I'll talk about its long-term perspective. Can it live? Is it going to go up crazy? All the good and the bad. And then, of course, I'm going to talk about its short-term. If you want to trade it, what are the key levels of support and the resistance? I'm going to touch upon all of that stuff. This coin, I've covered it multiple times in the past as well. I'll see if I can find any latest dates in the near future. Otherwise, I'll just continue with the... last time I covered this thing on 2nd of March 2025. At that time, this thing had a support at 10 cents. The first line of resistance was 14 cents. And this is from the month of March. Right now it's sitting at 19.7. While it looks like a hero in a sense that if we look at 30 days, it's up by 160%. But the thing is that if you look at the on-ground reality, it actually crashed and now it is going back up. And this is just it's a less than 1 year case scenario. So in less than a year, it dramatically crashed and now it is going back up. And that's why you see such kind of crazy gain of 160%. It's not that it went and created a new all-time high or anything. I mean, this is its overall life. It is still struggling horribly. This is where you are sitting right now. So it's a blimp in the overall road because this coin has seen a peak of $1.3. Right now it's sitting at 19.7 cents. That's the price and history. Let's talk about these things piece by piece. Why does CFX matter? CFX matters because it's the only legally or at least politically accepted coin of China. So the overall hype of this coin and everything that this coin has, it is totally driven from China. What is this coin about? It's a layer 1 like Phantom, layer 1 like Su, layer 1 like Ethereum, layer 1 like Solana. Every other fucking layer 1 blockchain out there, it is just like that. And recently they changed their throughput, which is the transaction speed, which is TPS, from 3,000 to 15,000. And all this stuff is, for me, it's rubbish, because some blockchains, they will say they have 10,000, some would say they have 100,000. I mean, they keep on adding numbers and they keep on acting cool, but the thing is that I think you can pretty much upgrade any blockchain to a higher speed. The overall success depends on its adoption. How many people are actually adopting, both developers and users. Are the number of developers on this blockchain growing? Are the number of users on this blockchain growing? That is what shows the success. That's the only thing that you can look at when we're talking about a blockchain. So anyway, they have done this upgrade. And right now they are trying to do burning. So for this, what they have done is that they have burned 76 million CFX coin. Now from the perspective of how many coins are in circulation, it's 5.1 billion. So 76 million is just a bucket in the ocean. But at least now they have started making attempts that they are going to burn tokens. At the same time, 500 million, which is 500 million coins, they have added that to staking. Now that helps from the perspective of stopping people from selling. This is one of the most inflated coins out there. CFX is inflated like crazy. And when I talk about inflation, let me tell you how much inflation we are talking about. So initially when this coin was launched in 2020, it was launched in October 31st, 2020. This thing was launched with only 120 million supply, which was 2.3%. So it was launched with 2.3% initially, and right now it is 100% in circulation. So you're talking about an inflation of 4,237%. This is crazy inflation. It's really massive, but you're dealing with a coin that has inflated 4,500% almost. and now they need to sit down and fix it. Now when we talk about fixing inflation, we think of PancakeSwap, the leader of being a fixer of inflation, or recent attempts from BitGet. They did a good job on fixing their part of shit as well. CFX, they really need to get their shit together on having a proper system in place. These one-off burns, they can do something, but we need an actual fix. Now, don't get me wrong, these are not burns like Shiba. Shiba's burning is bullshit. They don't buy and burn. They have coins and they're burning it. We do that in smaller coins, it makes sense, but on a bigger projects like this one, CFX is a $1 billion project. At such kind of projects like Shiba, you need to buy and then burn. Only then it is meaningful, which is the case scenario here in CFX anyway. So you're dealing with a coin that is highly inflated, and that is a negative aspect of this coin, which will make it difficult for this coin to go and hit its all-time high. Otherwise, if we talk about the overall success of this coin, I think it is going really, really well. When we talk about their real world implementation, they are trying to they're trying to be used by China to fulfill the Chinese dream of digital currency through them. We are talking about yuan. I don't know if that is the correct way of saying it. It's YUAN. that is something that they want to add to their overall success story, but that's not the only thing that they have done. Apart from introduction of stablecoin infrastructure, what they have done is the tokenization of green energy. They have done it recently, and like I said, they are regulatory compliant in China, which gives them a big public edge, because they were able to get into telecommunication of a Chinese company to I think it was to buy SIM cards through their blockchain. So you are able to buy those SIM cards through their blockchain. They have introduced stablecoin. They're working on it. They have partnerships with McDonald's as well for their Web3, some kind of reward scheme or something. So they are doing a lot in China. The real world implementation is going really well, and they are trying to become cross-border payment system as well, just like XRP2. So from all those perspectives, things are really nice. The only thing that is killing this project is the inflation, which is over 4,000%. So if they come up with a mechanism to deal with inflation and reduce the inflation by 50% somehow, I think you can see this coin pump by at least 800% from here. So you're talking about going from 0.2 to 5x would be $1. 800% is going to push you towards $1.5 almost. All that is possible if they reduce the inflation by 50%, because right now you have 100% inflation, which is 4,200% plus, we calculated. So that kind of inflation is crazy. If they remove half of it, which would be 2,000% of inflation, then there is massive room for this coin to grow. Otherwise, pushing this coin from one which is already at $1 billion market cap, doing a 8x, requires this coin to go towards 8 billion. That is a bit of a stretch, and it is really challenging. Let's talk about its short-term perspective. Let's look at its chart. Where are the support levels and resistance, and what the hell do we expect from this coin, considering how crazily it has pumped in these past few days. Now, when a coin pumps like this, it generally leads to dildo kind of structures. You see, such a big ass candle and extremely volatile, and then you have a big ass candle, but this is a wick. We are looking at it on daily time frame. Each candle is 1 day. Your support is at 15 cents. Unfortunately, it's pretty far away. It's 15.7. You can call it 16 as well if you want to. And this is your current price right now. It's sitting at 19 cents. In this picture, it's 20. It's 25 cents is our first target. But the problem that I have with this coin right now is that it's sitting in the middle. This is your support at 15.7. 25 cents is your target. It's sitting at 19.7 cents. This is a middle area. I don't like to buy coins when they're in the middle because it makes it extremely risky, because it is a game of 50-50. I like to buy coins when they are close to their support, or if I'm selling or shorting, then I like to short them from the area of resistance, which is 25 cents. Jumping in the middle is not something I like to do. It's extremely risky and puts you in a difficult place for no reason. So if you are in love with this coin, it's at 19.7, let it bleed towards 15 cents. It will, 100%. Then buy it there. That's a good entry place. And for selling, if you're already in it, I think selling some here in this area is good. You can do 50-50, sell 50% here, remaining 50% at 25 cents. And that's pretty much it with this coin. There is nothing else for me to add. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video, or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.